like everybody to meet Brian Word, Duality of Man, and Famous Thomas. How y'all guys doing tonight?
Don't even worry about it.
All right, guys. Guess this is a stream to kind of rebuttal some things that has been talked about and give you guys a chance to state your case and also give a chance to some of the people in the chat to ask some questions that they might have.
Yeah, and Treach, I'm willing to answer some questions. So there's been a lot of misinterpretation and misdirection going on.
Just to clear up any confusion, Brian and I go back quite a few years, and long before Twitter and a bunch of this bullshit. So
yeah,
I've known Duality quite some time, and I've actually known Thomas for quite some time too. I've done several videos for him in the past, and
yeah, you did a great job.
Well, thank you.
Appreciate it, man.
Pretty proud of those videos myself. The people in the chat want to know who Brian is and how you relate to this.
Okay, well, there's been a lot of negative things put out there about me and about Brian. Brian's been a wonderful friend. He's been involved in the creation of videos for Sophia Musik, and he's a stand-up guy. So that's that.
But you have to understand something. I have spent the last at least 6 months, if not longer, trying to avoid Thomas, to avoid the cicadas, to avoid Q, to avoid Lestat, to avoid Duality, who is also Word, who does the post-production for all of Sophia Musik, okay? All the information that I have on Thomas is from a third party.
I don't care,
Thomas
man.
never fed me information. He never told me shit that I needed to know. I found out about it through other people that work with him.
Your people are squat. Your people are.
Let me say something. Let me say something here. Is that third party another cicada member?
I don't know if he's part of the original cicada or not, but he's been. I know him personally. I've known him for fucking 10 years, and his name is at the end of every Sophia Musik video.
That's the same guy. Word. Isn't that the same guy that's cut you off the weed that's totally controlled by Thomas?
It's my same dude.
Okay, so he has given you that information that now Lestat, another member of Cicada, is giving you.
As verified.
Yes. No, so it's two sources coming from the same thing, and please, brother, just reaction. It's the daily.
One of the sources is a dude I've known for 10 years.
They cut you off.
In Thomas's back pocket because he won't even sell you a joint when you need one.
Right, so, but I see what's going on, dude. Y'all don't fucking get it. Y'all don't get it.
I think I get it to the fact where I know that this is like an ARG getting pulled on all of us, man. Everyone needs to chill, man. I know how affected Thomas and what a bad effect he's had on your life, man. But I also know from what you just said, this we'll call him the dual guy, the weed man. He got manipulated. He turned off your fucking stream of weed with a snap of Thomas's fingers. So he's also the guy that's giving you information, which Lestat is somewhat corroborating. It's just like you have to just come out of your body and look at the situation and know that it's fucking very manipulative, and they could be corroborating a story or they could be inventing one.
Let me explain this real quick, as simply as I can. Brian is his name. Brian Word is dual or duality of man or whatever the fuck he goes by now. Okay, I've known him for 10 fucking years. Introduced by a high school friend who's still friends with both of us. All right, so
yeah,
all right. Brian started telling me about Thomas after I'd already started doing videos for Thomas under when his name was Stealth on Twitter. Okay, I didn't even know it was the same dude. Brian was feeding me information about Thomas because he was all excited. Hey, I'm working with the CIA guy. He's part of Project Stargate. They do remote viewing, and they talk with aliens and all this shit. I'm sitting over here just trying to get a sack of weed. Like, dude, just shut up and leave me alone with that shit. I don't believe in any of it, right? Well, then something fucking clicks after I made videos for Thomas. After I did the Napa Valley series, something clicked, and I asked Brian. I'm over there getting a sack. Hey, is Sophia Musik and Thomas, is that stealth? Well, yeah, you didn't know that? Okay, so he was feeding me information because he was excited about his new the people he was rubbing shoulders with, these super smart guys that was going to pay him to make videos for him and shit. That's all he worried about. You go look at fucking Dual's channel on YouTube. He's got 15,000 subscribers and like 6 fucking videos. He hadn't posted a video in months, maybe a year. All right. You go and look at Sophia Musik's. Almost every one of the videos that they put out, at the end it says post-production by word. Okay. I kept asking because Brian was fucking saying, oh yeah, I'm making all this money, and then next thing you know, oh, I gotta find a job. I'm like, well, I thought he was making all this money through Thomas and shit. Oh, well, he screwed me over and this and that. And that's when he told me that Lestat owed him a bunch of money and shit. That's why I asked Lestat about that yesterday. All right? So what I'm saying is everything that Brian just ran his mouth off telling me when I was over there getting weed is fucking true, because he wasn't telling me as a LARP. He wasn't telling me as something that he was told to tell me. Fucking boss man Thomas didn't even know that we was selling weed to me. I've got fucking recordings of me sitting there recording their conversations with other people. Thomas would call with other people, and they would be talking about these little fucking deals that they're working on to fucking scam people for money. I've got the recordings because Thomas didn't know I was fucking there, okay? So I know way more than any of these fuckers think that I know, all right? That's why Thomas is on my ass. That's why he don't want me talking to Lestat. That's why everything I fucking post, everything I do, I'm watched and I'm being attacked because I won't join forces and take money from them. And I carry a gun in my car. I've got 2 fucking stun guns. I got a shotgun in my fucking bedroom. I'm ready for whatever the fuck happens. I have completely resisted confronting Thomas and anything about Thomas since I fucking met the dude. Ask my wife, dude. She knows I was scared to talk about Thomas. And it's because of the Project Stargate. Look into it. CIA practicing black magic and using psychic abilities. It's fucking declassified. The information's already out there. Look at Thomas's birthday. He was born in 1960. He was 17 years old when that program started. Perfect fucking age. So if there is any validity to him speaking multiple languages, savant, and being able to write full sonatas and orchestrated music overnight, I guarantee you the CIA had his ass right there, right out of high school, ready to fucking take him in and have him doing Black Ops missions and shit. Which Brian bragged to me about that he was doing.
I just don't know what to say, because this is like the Twilight Zones for me. That's why I never got involved with this shit in the first place, man.
Do you understand who Dual is? Have you seen any of the pictures he's
I
posted?
don't give a fuck about these
I'm
fucking
glad
lying
you don't, but he
scammers.
lives right down the street from me, and he has sniper rifles, and he fucking practices shooting all the time, and he builds guns in his house every day.
Brian was feeding me information about Thomas because he was all excited. Hey, I'm working with the CIA guy. He's part of Project Stargate. They do remote viewing, and they talk with aliens.